friends, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this King of Fighters All-Star video, my friends, we are going to take a good look at the arrival of Cronin, who is going to be the uh, protagonist or the main fighter of our EX Volume 3. We have already seen the trailers, and probably you have already checked out other videos about this character and studied his information about his colors, his types, and of course you guys also know the dot, that burn dot is going to be in this character because he has inherently a pyrokinesis ability which is quite similar to Kyokusanagi in general. Kyokusanagi is the best fighter or the first or the main fighter with that pyrokinesis ability. Also there are other characters like for example Kdash, he also has pyrokinesis, and this character Cronin is also going to have that pyrokinesis. So burn will be the dot, and we just can hope that there will be an additional dot to this character. But however, let's see what happens, and let's wait for the kit and the reviews. After the kit, of course I'm going to review this character, so definitely check, you'll be guys checking that out as well. So let's check out some of the reasons that you have already probably familiarized yourself from the thumbnail, that why I'm actually worrying about Cronin. So let's check the trailer first, and then I'll point out those places for which I'm actually happy but at the same time a bit worried. So let's go and check out the trailer. However, if you don't really mind, then please just leave this video a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And of course I have just kept nameless on my screen, just staring at you. So let's check out the video, guys. I'm a bit distracted today, hopefully you can understand. So our EX Krohnen actually joins the fight in the upcoming EX Volume 3 banner. There are still rumors about who is going to be the partner, but so far Cronin is fully confirmed that he is coming to the game, and of course we are all very happy because a lot of us are actually a big fan of this guy. But anyways, we talked about it in this story of this character, but let me just show you the trailer right now. We can see this together. Okay, so here we go. Look at this damn thing. That is actually going to be the 3PG. So he actually can shoot. He has some shooting abilities, and this is going to be the 3PG. Yeah, man, a lot of hits, by the way. And this is the thing that I'm going to talk about. This is going to be the 3 finish skill, and of course there's the battle cards and blah blah blah. June 28 update. And basically this is the point about which I am going to talk about. That is, as you can see, he is actually doing his default. Now default is a very important thing in many characters in the game, but in many other characters default is not something that we usually use in, it doesn't really matter in kill rates or in probably in time attacks. We just always focus on the 3PG. But however, this character probably is going to, I mean, recreate the importance of defaults in this game. And as you can see, there is a 3 finish skills, and beside that there is an icon right here with eye in the center, the first one, as you can see, and the next 3 ones are one particular skill is repeated 3 times, and all of these skills are actually the default finisher. That means what, my friends? That means this guy can actually spam the default finisher of his kit, and this is going to be probably a lot more powerful than spamming a particular attack. For example, let's just say EXQ, he can actually spam his skill number 1. That is just one skill, And here this guy will be able to spam his entire default skill. So how amazing is that? And as you can see, there is a 3 times, so this guy can actually activate this or complete these finishers 3 times as spamming that finisher skill 3 times, one after another. And let me just explain this thing by using our EX Kyo. And as you can see, as you have seen in my videos or in a lot of other videos, that this guy can actually spam his first skill. This first skill he can actually spam for 3 times within 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds, that skill he can actually spam for unlimited times, which actually turns out to be 7 or 8 or sometimes this sort of times. He can actually spam this skill for 3 seconds. Now, this skill actually has a dot explosion as well, and this is the reason that this character can actually deal inhuman damage to guild bosses, inhuman damage to any bosses, including all those other bosses around the game. This guy is phenomenal, and the thing of repeating these skills, now I'm just going to go and get into the worrying part of my video, that actually his this special skill of repeating 3 times of the first skill actually comes from his core. And as you can see, these are the cores, and this is the final core or tier 3 core. And this core that is concentrate, as you guys already saw in the build video of EX Kyo, you guys can check it out in my channel, that where I showed that I actually activated this concentrate, and due to this activation of concentrate, Kyo is able to spam his skills within 3 seconds unlimited amount of times. And this is the main reason that we can actually get so much high damage of this character from this character, that is the concentrate. As you can see that there is an eye centered within the ball, or whatever you say, there is a centrally that eye. And if you remember, you guys already saw in the trailer of Cronin that he is actually spamming his default finisher, but the first icon, look at this, the same eye in the center. That means Cronin is actually having the concentrate, and you need to get this concentrate core unlocked if you want to actually enjoy this special feature of his kit. Now let's get back to Kyo here. And as I previously already mentioned many times while reviewing Kyo, that Kyo is kind of a useless character when he is at 3-star or 4-star awaken level. Sorry my friends, he is totally a bullcrap character if he is 3-star. Just, his survivability is low, his attack is low, he is just, totally good for nothing. If he is anything below 5-star, that means to get his main potentiality, you need to awaken this character to awaken level 5, and only then you will be able to unlock this tier 3 cores, which is going to be the fact, my friends. I don't believe that netmarble will in any way move this concentrate core to these tires. No way, that is totally impossible. If the core design remains same, then this character will require awakening level 50 in order to get to full power or this special feature. So my friends, I just want to just make you aware of this thing, that if you are confident enough that you can actually pull this character enough times to make him 5-star awakened, then only pull for this guy. Otherwise, please do not waste your rubies if you are actually on in low rubies that can actually ensure 3-star or even 4-star Cronin. Because honestly, my friends, 3-star or 4-star Cronin will be just an ordinary fighter. Probably you already have this fighter in your roster. Equally strong fighters. Yeah, just he would be just something like someone like I don't know, maybe we need to check out his kit, but we don't know what special features he is going to have. But in my opinion, the best feature of this character will be after awakening level 5. Otherwise, he will just be, I don't know, we need to check that out, of course, but uh, if you want my opinion, then I would say that uh, yes, of course, you can actually keep the character in your collection if he is your favorite character. That you can actually do by spending, let's just say 18,000, or if you want the battle card also, you can actually spend 27,000 rubies actually to get the character, just the character, no awakening level, or maybe the battle card just for the collection. But it totally depends upon you, that if you prefer to collect characters just for the sake of being a favorite to you. Yes, a lot of people actually does this thing, and I have my respect on about that. I don't really have any hard feelings over that, but personally I am just preferring to get those characters who can actually provide some value to my gameplay. This is totally my personal opinion, guys, just sharing with you. So you I mean, a lot of people actually ask me many times that whether I'm going to pull for this character or not. My opinion is I don't really care about my collections. I just need to improve my gaming, that's it. I'll just try to look for higher damages in the guild to support my guild, these sort of things. But yeah, I mean, yes, definitely. I mean, yeah, why not? I can also try to collect these characters just for the sake of collection. But honest fact is, these days I cannot afford anymore, because most of the EX characters that we have seen actually reaches their full potentials when the ruby count is enough to actually summon this character, enough times to make it 5-star. Only then you will be getting this high potentials from those characters. So think about those things, because probably a lot of you actually have skipped the EX Kyo and EX and Hell banner. Probably you wanted to save more rubies, and actually a lot of people are actually having a lot of rubies these days, I have seen. So maybe you have enough to make this character 5-star, then you should go for it, definitely, I think, because he is going to be a freaking goddamn damage dealer. And my thinking about this default thing is probably netmarble is going to add dot explosion in the default, because we have seen previously characters like nameless, for example. This type of character netmarble actually released previously, and this character also has a default, a nice default, and in his default he actually has a dot explosion. As you can see, there is a 3.2 times of dot explosion is there, which is quite good. But unfortunately this character's default is not really very famous for damage dealing. Actually he deals more damage using his or spamming his active skills. However, his 3PG is amazing. Another popular character right here, BS Leona, who is another purple defense character, one of the best, or I would say the best, definitely the best purple defense character in the game right now. And probably I don't know how good Cronin will be, because removing her from her position number 1 as a uh, purple defense, or even I would say definitely defense, of course the best defense character probably in the game. I hope you guys are agreeing with me or not, let me know in the comments. But she is freaking dope, my friends. And she also has a dot explosion in her default, and her default is kind of really popular one, I would say. Comparatively, compared to nameless's default, Leona's default is more popular. And this default actually does 4 times of dot explosion, which is a good idea, of course. And it also has a bunch of hits as well. So these type of characters have already in the game with dot explosion in their defaults. So let's just imagine, for the goodness sake, that Cronin is going to have a dot explosion in his default. Then he is definitely going to spam 3 defaults, and that will equal to spamming 3 dot explosion as well. However, he should have a core with burn probably, because otherwise this dot explosion is not going to work, because this dot explosion actually works one time, it removes the dot, then if he spams his default again, and it is just default with dot explosion, then the new dot is not going to be applied, and therefore the dot explosion will not going to work. So this character Krohnen must have a burn in the core along with the dot explosion in the default. That would make him the ultimate deadly fighter, my friends, because he's going to spam 3 dot explosions. But let's see how things turns up. And if you want to ask me how high damage his damage will be, I would say that he's going to definitely deal a lot more damage than EX Kyo, for example, and of course Angel, definitely, because I believe that EX Kyo is better than Angel to some extent, to a great extent. I believe that, because yeah, if you want to ask me, then I will make probably a different video about comparing these two characters. So definitely Cronin will be better than this. So let me know what you think about these issues and problems that, and the requirements actually to make the character reach his optimal position. Let me know what you think, and hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.